Hi, I'm Linda Stoops. I'm the president of the Joplin National Education Association.
I'm Vicki Robeson, and I'm a board member of the JNEA board.
We're here to talk about what NEA means to us, what NEA meant prior to the tornado on May 22nd in Joplin, and what it means now. Without crying, hopefully. I joined NEA years ago because I needed coverage. I wanted protection educationally. I knew that I could get, if anything ever happened, because I was in special ed, that someone would be there for me to support me and help me through any allegations or anything like that. So I always knew NEA was there educationally. And I always felt family with our own group, and when I came to Summer Academy, it was family, but it's a different thing now.
I echo what she said. It was always very supportive educationally, and I felt like after I was helped in a situation, I wanted to give back, so I got more involved, was a secretary for a while, and I'm continuing to be on the board. And I think that coming to this Summer Academy helped to just further my already strong opinion of NEA. When you do feel like a family, and you feel like your family is much bigger than you realized, and then I can't think of a word other than overwhelmed. The $500 after the tornado was so unexpected, and I couldn't believe it.
When after the tornado, of course, the president of MEA, Chris Gunther, texted me the very night that it happened. Unfortunately, I had no phone service. I couldn't get back to her. But of course, I got Dora Wallace, our UNICEF director, called me immediately, and she was able to get through. So I was able to tell her to tell Chris that we were okay. But from that day on, MEA was there. Dora and Susan Wagner from Kansas City were down in less than 24 hours. They were in Joplin checking on us and seeing what they could do for us. So that intense family was right there. Then it kind of just really snowballed from there. People calling to offer assistance, offer anything. They kept calling, what do you need, what do you need, what do you need? And they wanted to do stuff. And the NEA family, of course, when I knew about the Hope Fund, and I knew that it was there I really knew that it was there more for students if there were a student concern, students who had losses and that type of thing. And I was told, read it closer, because it's for anything crisis for teachers too. So when I found out teachers could apply for it, I started getting hold of the teachers that I knew. At last count, we had 22 members that had totally lost homes, those who had lost classrooms. And so the Hope Fund was something that Missouri NEA offered for our teachers that was phenomenal. And I have members who I've never seen them. I know their names from a list. I've never seen them before, who applied for the Hope Fund and have nothing but great things to say. Benefits alone, Missouri NEA benefits is another thing that we have had great personal experiences from. A co-teacher who lost her home, her car, everything, happened to be Horace Mann, and she has nothing but praise to sing for Horace Mann because how quickly they responded and what they did for her. The members who would email me back about the Hope Fund and say, I didn't think I deserved it. They thought that it was they didn't feel that they deserved it. Even though these people had lost their homes, they were like, it should be for someone else. And I said, but you're that someone. That's why you're a member of this family, because that's what it's there for. then Chris would keep me up to date as to who had applied and not, and what checks had been sent out. And she starts telling me about people from around the country, not just Missouri NEA, but people literally from outside of Missouri that were donating money to the Hope Fund. We're donating books to Joplin. We're donating supplies to Joplin. We're donating gift cards to Joplin. We're donating whatever they could to Joplin. Just people walking up at, Chris said that at the convention in Chicago, people would just walk up to her and say, "You're from Joplin," and they would hand her money for the Hope Fund. And it's overwhelming to hear and to be a recipient of that kind of kindness and that generosity, the prayers, and I know we can feel the prayers, and I know that that's coming from members too. The one word is overwhelming. I mean, the one word is extremely overwhelming, and I can't. NEA has there's been 2 work days that they've come down and helped with cleanup efforts in Joplin. So it's been phenomenal and overwhelming.
Are you proud to be a Missouri NEA member?
I am exceptionally proud to be a member of NEA and Missouri NEA and JNEA, and it's the greatest family in the world. It truly is.